That's it. Day 21. So, wow. First off, how am I feeling? We'll start with that. Right now, you know, sleep is still not perfect. Someone told me it takes a month or two, so it's not like where it needs to be yet, but it's feeling a lot better. I'll just say that because it's not like a month of like feeling like complete shit. It's more like you get a good night's sleep, 2 nights of average sleep, a bad night, and then because you had a bad night, then you have a good night. So it kind of just like runs, and you don't really need to worry about it, but it's annoying. But like they say, like it's gonna pass, so it's not a big deal. So other than that, life is good. Not a single person, I don't think, on YouTube could have told me this, because no other videos gave me the insight. Like, everything I thought I knew about getting off suboxone was 100% wrong, and it was from watching other people's videos. So I'm not saying my videos are correct, just understand that my experience is like totally different than other people's experience, okay? Totally different, because I've just seen so many differences in the way people carry themselves. Like, I don't know, like even being on suboxone, it's like I'm eating candy, I'm not drinking enough water, I'm drinking lots of coffee late at night, sugary drinks, staying up late, eating whenever I want, like big meals and doing whatever I want. I wasn't necessarily like living that healthy, and what I noticed through this process was being hard to sleep. The thing that helps me the most now is I drink 1 cup of coffee in the morning. I don't care if I get up at 6:30 or if I get up at whatever, 8. I'm gonna drink 1 cup of coffee, go to the gym, do my thing, and that's it. I don't drink anymore. I used to drink at like 1 o'clock and then maybe at like 4 o'clock, which sounds crazy, but I used to work at a car dealership, so I used to be working till 9 at night, from 3 p.m. to 9, or from 9 a.m. to 9, 12-hour shifts, whatever it may be. So I would drink like 6 cups of coffee, and I used to smoke cigarettes. I used to do all these things. I was smoking a pack a day of Newports, was drinking 6 cups of coffee, eating candy, eating barely any food all day, because between Suboxone, coffee, and cigarettes, my appetite was suppressed. I get home and I would grub like a madman at night. So, that's probably 4 or 5 years ago, but the coffee thing was still going on. The cigarettes wasn't. I quit that. I quit vaping. So if you're doing, for me, it was a lot of these unhealthy things. Like, to get to sleep now, I drink water throughout the day, 1 cup of coffee, don't have sugar late, don't watch screens. I do all the things that you're like supposed to do, eating like not past 7 o'clock. And what I've noticed is sleep is getting better, and it's probably going to get better because it's like your body's adjusting, but also like there's things that we can do that I can do that I didn't necessarily do when I was using Suboxone, because I was like, I don't know, living clean and thinking dirty, so I was still doing the same kind of behaviors, just not using drugs. And I don't know if that makes any sense to people, but that's kind of where I was at through my Suboxone use, was that I wasn't using drugs. I wasn't a bad person. I didn't try and hurt people, but at the same time, I was kind of selfish, and I didn't really take care of my body. So now I get to focus more on some of these things. Taking care of your body's not working out. I see people on Suboxone, they're working out and they're jacked, they're all jacked up, looking crazy. It's also about like eating right, sleeping right, not smoking, not drinking it. Well, you shouldn't be drinking alcohol if you're on Suboxone anyways, but not doing any of those kind of things, So that's like kind of where I'm at today, is that things are getting better. No person's videos on this whole app that I have seen, I haven't seen all of them, obviously. How the fuck could I do that? But nobody on this app I have seen that kind of gave me really what I was looking for. That's a good thing, because a lot of things I saw were negative, or they didn't have enough of a positive vibe for me. And I'm a pretty positive person. Like, this too shall pass, like, you're gonna heal, we've all been through worse. All these things are true, we know this. So like, let's get through this together as a community. The comments that you guys are posting, you're interacting with each other. I don't know, it sounds crazy, but I may post a phone number down below. If anybody wants to contact, text, reach out, or we'll make a Discord group, whatever it may be. I just want something where we can, talk, because a lot of people are asking. I want support, I have questions, whatever. I'm here to help, even though I'm full-time in school now, and working part-time, and I'm literally doing my accounting major. And you know, I feel like I want to be connected to people still that are going through this, because for me, 21 days is the last video I wanted to make, but that's not where it ends. Like, life goes on, and I want to present that in a different way. A 30-day update video, maybe a 50-day, you know, a 60, 100-day, whatever. Just something simple, like, to show people that, like, when you recover, there's a lot more to life after that. Let me tell you a story. When I went to my first NA meeting, I saw this person that I used to go to high school with. You know, because I'd hear random people share and they tell me, I'm this, I'm that, I'm not using drugs, my life is better. And I'm like, I don't believe you. Like, I don't know how you used. I don't know if you actually are, you know, like, living clean or sober today. I don't know if you're just a junkie and you're just up here because you felt like coming to a meeting and you're just lying. Well, I finally saw somebody that I knew, that I went to high school with, that used the way I did, that used the drugs and the opiates I did, and he abused the shit out of them. He was a degenerate just like me, and that's why we were both ended up in this meeting on a fucking Wednesday night, probably 9 years ago maybe. And when I heard him say that, I was like, damn, like, if he's here, and he was already like 3 years clean, he had a good job, he had, you know, people around him supporting him. I saw him at the meeting, I was like, damn, I come in like, nobody look at me. He comes in like, who can I help, who can I hug, who can I talk to? I was like, when I saw that, it made sense for me, because I knew him, I saw it, and I saw the progress and the life you can have, like the happiness in his face, the joy, and I was like, I want that. So if I can even be that for anybody, just by posting a day, you know, 30, 60, 90, whatever, just to express gratitude for where I'm at today, I want to be that person for somebody else. Like, I had people like that in my life, and I am so grateful, because those stories are meaningful to me, and they stay there. So, you know, I think that's part of giving back, okay? So anybody who is further ahead, you're feeling down, go comment on somebody's videos who's getting off suboxone or opiates, and tell them that you've been there. Tell them that they can do it. Tell them that they are here to support you, whatever it may be. That's the kind of stuff that I feel is important to me at this time, because I just, you know, like you said, you can't keep what you have unless you give it away. So that's really what the focus is today. So day 21, if you haven't found your story, you haven't found videos, you haven't found people you like, keep looking, keep coming back, keep listening to others. Eventually you will find somebody that you like or gravitate towards. I've already found, by making these videos, lots of people in the comments that think very similar to me. They just didn't make videos, or maybe they did and I just hadn't seen them, but now they're coming out where I didn't know them before I started this process. So it's hard to put yourself out there, but I can just tell you that it's been a blessing, and I'm so happy to finally say that I'm 3 weeks off of opiates, off of pharmaceuticals, no Xanax, no Klonopins, no anything, 100%. So with that in mind, I love you guys. Just know that I'm 21 days off Suboxone, and I'm doing school full-time for an accounting degree for my major, junior level classes, okay, not easy, 300 levels, intermediate accounting, not simple classes, and working 20 hours a week. So it's like that, it's full-time school and a half-time job. So, but that's more than, you know, I'm not the best at math, but that's more than 1.5. So just know that you can do this. A lot of people told me, like, you get off Suboxone, like, oh, you're scatterbrained and you can't think for months. And that's probably right. So I'm working extra hard to study and go ahead of the instructor and do what I have to do, because I feel like I have lost time that I need to make up for, and that's just me. So just know that don't let anyone ever tell you can't do something. Don't let anybody tell you how you're going to feel, and don't ever let anybody tell you that you're going to be limited by certain things when you get off Suboxone, because that's 100% bullshit, and I'm here to prove that otherwise. So that's going to be the purpose of making videos in the future, is to kind of hold myself accountable and show you guys that life is good, okay? That's all I got. So I love you guys. Anyone who's followed this journey, I appreciate you. Beard update, 100% gone. This is what I look like normally, okay? I know, a little bit different, but it just wasn't rocking. It was too, like, messy, and I just got annoyed by it. I had to, like, trim it. This I can just, like, shave when I go to the gym every day and, like, not have to focus on anything, you know? So, anyways, I am excited to see what you guys say down in the comments. I'm excited to respond and give you guys support. I love you. Tell somebody else in your life you love them and that you're grateful today. Just try it for one day, just one time. See what happens.